Hey.
Oh man, I'm excited. No, well,
Hello, everyone.
I'm excited about this in the
What
way
is
I
it?
would have been excited if somebody told me about the Kojin, but everybody just kept talking about the
What?
Namazu, who are way less interesting than the Kojin.
Anyway, hi.
Hi, we're live.
Where did this come from? Anyway, hello everyone.
Moon bunnies.
Welcome to
My
Enean
apologies.
Diplomacy, where I do accept bribes for killing off your favorite characters. I didn't say I'd do it. I just say I'd take the money. Oh god. Thank you for the follow, Rika.
Nix, what did you do to your wife that made you, like, want your character dead?
And Itty Blipbot, thank you for the follow as well.
Just likes to mess with me like that.
Alright. Anyway, before we get on with the role-playing, I'll do this, our introductions that we are doing at the beginning of every episode. Start with Transqueenofsalt.
Why do you always make me go first? Alright.
You are on the left of my screen.
Alright, fair. Hi, I'm Lily, also known as Transqueenofsalt. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Transqueenofsalt. I will be doing a birthday stream this Friday, so that's exciting.
What are you be playing?
No idea.
Fun!
I haven't planned that far ahead.
Those are my favorite types of streams.
Probably
They
Mario
are.
Party. I'm gonna probably gather people to play Mario Party.
You know,
Fine.
I'll be in.
Fun.
You can bully me more.
Yes, because Kevin bullied me into your position.
Why is
I
there
hated it.
someone drowning in the river?
They look quite content.
Me.
God,
Yeah,
he's not drowning, he's just vibing.
Thank you for
Exactly.
thank you for the hosts. Okay, Nyx, you're next.
No, I'm RawrNyx. I stream on Twitch. All my social media is pretty much RawrNyx. She, her, and I don't know what else to say about myself. Twitch, not Twix.
Twix.
No, you didn't say Twix. It's just
Stream
RawrNyx.
on Twix.
Stream on Twix.
Nyx
Is
on
that
Twix.
the new mixer platform?
Yes.
Okay, Tim.
Hi. I'm TimdotKdot. He, they. I will be streaming tomorrow playing more Halo Infinite campaign, if anyone cares. Go watch Lily's birthday stream.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do Halo Infinite on my birthday stream. Not gonna lie.
There you go. The idea has been given.
I have yet to play that game.
The campaign's great.
Same.
It's on Game Pass.
I'm gonna do it one stream, one shot it.
Do it.
Good.
Zenotia.
That is I. I'm Zenotia. I'm currently on hiatus. The Spectrum stuff in the future. Lots of work to do. So I use they them pronouns. This will be pretty much all I do for the near future in terms of public presence. It's great to have you all here.
Yay! Okay, as for the recap, we're going to go back to a little bit of the beginning here, since we are going to be getting into the main story now. Your tutorial is over. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Living. Anyway, so, as you all, I'm sure all of you remember, right? I'm sure all of you remember that.
What am I remembering?
Everything. You took notes, right? You took notes on this, right?
No.
I haven't took notes since 4th grade, and I'm not looking to start now. I'm kidding.
I am
But
joking.
you're the lore master.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Kiki, genuine question. When you play as a player, have you taken notes?
No. Someone
There you
is
go.
very staticky. That would be
Someone not
Zenotia. Slightly staticky.
Let me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Anyway, as for recap, you all know that it's getting colder. There are rumors from the north of it just getting so unbearably cold in the north that it is impossible to... excuse me. It is starting to get impossible to live there, basically. And you all have been well, Ash has been tasked by her sister. Not the rest of you. The rest of you are kind of just along for the ride at this point. Ash has been tasked by her sister to take letters of import and a warning to the city-states of Arborholm and Port Brendan. And also, on the way there, take out an orc encampment that is disrupting trade between Antigua and Port Brendan. In the process of getting you all pulling everyone together, the person that was helping bring everyone together hired Ash for a job to take out the Arrowhead gang in a specific area, and you all did just that. You went and literally took them out.
Technically, a cat did.
Well, it was a team effort.
I started it.
You did.
You did, and I almost died because of that.
And they were being polite to you, and you... they were just like, hey, please leave. And you're just like, nah. Anyway, so yeah, after you all beat down some poor goblins in an alleyway, and skin the non-violent, literally gutted someone with a fishing knife.
Non-violent doesn't mean that I don't get to be. It just means that I don't like to.
And you all ended up in an inn. Not any inn, but the Broken Pony. Where you all a couple of you first met, and are now sitting around a table, pretty much all covered in blood and scar and new cuts and bruises. And Igma has offered to buy you all a meal, and has given payment to Ash for the services rendered.
Did we already divvy that?
I divvied it, yes.
Yeah, I see our percentage.
So is there anything you all would like to talk about at the table while you are waiting for your meals to arrive?
I just want to quick double check how much gold that was.
I think it was 20 each.
20 each. Thank you. I'll accept that at face value.
I just like to think, as usual, Bunker has a little grin.
Hate dropping into an anime mid-season.
You can actually check out the previous episodes on YouTube.
Yeah, go to Kiki's YouTube.
If you would
can
like.
see me attempt to murder someone by throwing a gun and then my shoes at them.
Episode 3 is not quite up yet. It will be up this weekend, however.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, since I was sick last week.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, happy to have you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Literally wouldn't be the same without you.
I just like to imagine that you all showed up on Tuesday and you all just kind of sat in the Discord.
I almost did. I looked at like, oh, hey, it's time. Like, wait.
We all argue in character for 3 hours.
Clearly.
Unlike an actual session.
Okay, like I said, you're all at the table. You're waiting for your meals, courtesy of Igma, the Salamar business lady. Is there anything you all would like to discuss? A squeak was redeemed. There's your squeak. And Discord can't pick it up, I'm sorry.
If we were to do maybe, okay, this is a bold idea. We could save maybe a couple bucks if we hitch a ride on a trade car. There's got to be product moving to and from towns, right? We guard a trade route. That's a couple gold in pocket, and we get a free ride.
Interesting
Where
idea.
are we going?
We need to head to Arborhome, right?
Yes, but I do not understand how this serves the mission. I'm still very confused.
There are
Selima
people.
seems irritated. Selima has been pushing this issue for some time, and it is clear that they are not happy with being left in the dark, and they feel like it's a little bit racially motivated.
Let me.
So here's the deal, Lizzie. By the way, thanks for saving my ass. Anyway, Lizzie, here's the deal. We got to go warn all the major city-states out here because some shit's coming from the north, and it's probably going to fuck us all over.
Right, yeah, and they probably need to hear about it. They also probably won't do anything about it until their problems are solved. Because sometimes politicians are a little short-sighted like that. And we gotta grease the wheel. Might have to deal with their recent issue with orcs.
Igma kind of clears her throat a bit and goes, I hate to interrupt,
I'm
but...
a ghost. Kill Ash.
Like... That threw me off.
So unexpected.
Yeah.
Is that the cat?
Yeah, clearly.
Shut up.
Anyway, Igma, chimes in and says, I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but I don't think you'll find any trade caravans heading out into the west anytime soon. At least until those orcs that you all were told to take care of are taken care of. Well, thank you for the bits.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh
Thank you,
yeah, we
Rick.
got to deal with
Thank you,
those
Revenant.
fuckers. Oh, Revenant, thanks for giving Kiki the bits.
This is just spitballing, right? And, hey, official merchant runs are not happening, but there's still somebody who wants to make money who thinks they can handle orcs. And they probably willing to spend a few extra coin to make sure that delivery arrives unharmed.
And also, not to put a damper on things as well, Arborholm has been out of contact for the past couple weeks.
Weeks?
Entirely.
Yeah, honestly, and we're not gonna get shit going with the smuggling route.
I mean from my people, not just from the official crows. My people have not been giving me any updates from Arborholm.
Now that is scary.
Holy fucking shit, this shit's serious.
Well, I guess we will have to rough it, huh? But that's gonna be about a week, right? By foot?
If you go straight there, about 5 days.
Who's to say what'll happen in those 5 days?
You'd probably be the first to find out.
Should we rent transport? I mean, obviously no actual transport's going to go out that way. We probably have to man it ourselves. Anyone have cart experience? A carter's license?
In the pause before anyone responds to Scan, Selima speaks up. I think if there is no communication, would not one pay to transport us to make sure lines are restored? They ask. They're uncertain. This kind of logic is unfamiliar to them. But they definitely seem interested in making sure this works.
Hello, motherfucker.
Honestly, that's part of the shit we're investigating.
You know,
Hey, Cactus.
didn't you receive money from the official guard? Couldn't we put that towards that? Maybe? You still have your writ, right?
Yeah, that was my excuse.
I mean, hey, it's still not enough for the knife.
This place sounds like a town of serial killers. They're all just killing each other. That's why there's no communication.
Look, we can look into someone who's willing to possibly take us downriver a bit, but yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
Oh, the currents would be too rough to sail. Plus, the rivers are a bit too narrow. You wouldn't be able to get a sizable vehicle. Nothing that would fit all of us.
Well then, shall we start walking?
Nothing better to do.
In my condition?
I suggest that you all take a night, enjoy. You all just performed a job well done. My client will be happy. And just take the night off, and then maybe begin your journey tomorrow.
You make a good point.
Ash here
So-
does have a home in town
Like, yeah, y'all can come up and hang out my place for the night. Sure, why the fuck not?
that we forgot to model and everything. But oh well.
The rest after the hunt is important.
Why am I being screamed at?
Cactar likes buttons.
I can tell. It's just, she wants me to kill you. You do only have 1 HP, but that's only if you do something stupid, like when you walk into the bar.
I'm not gonna do that.
Roll.
Roll to see if you trip on your way out.
Shit.
So as you all are discussing your plans and everything, a waiter brings out your all's meals. These are just like it's just like a standard meal. It's just, just like grilled chicken and just like, and some like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Nice little meal. You all do not have to take off a ration for today at all. So don't worry about taking off a ration. By the way, speaking of rations, on the fly house design, I could pull up what I had without.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I have it on a different site. It's fine. We won't worry about it. Okay. Let's pull up players. So everybody should in their character sheet have food for an amount of days. 6 days. Everyone should have 6 days of rations in their on their page.
Yep.
Yep.
Good.
Yes.
This is good. All right. Oh, also, before we continue, if you all can go into your journals, there should be other characters in there,
Yes.
NPC characters. I think if you type in the tags up at the top, NPC, it will only show the NPCs, and if you type player, it'll only show you. Make sure that there's no one in your journal that your character has not met.
Yeah, seems good.
Oh. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that extra bit of effort.
Yeah,
Like
that way you all can have little things on there, and that way you know who you all have met personally. I didn't make one for Igma, did I?
No, I have
Yes,
Igma.
you did.
No, I think
Right.
I did?
yeah. I have
I have
Igma
Igma.
and Scylla, who I don't know if I've met.
Igma and McDonald.
Okay. I see Igma. Alright, we're good. We did it. I did it. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, getting on with things. So as you guys our food is brought out to you and everything. You know, honestly, Nix, I didn't see that message that you sent me.
Oh, don't worry. It was addressed.
I just pulled it up. Okay. With that being said, I am going to open up a stream onto Discord so you all can hear
Oh.
something. You're just going to see screen 1. There's nothing on here that you can't see.
Secret notes.
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent. Okay, we're good. Alright, I have lots of things pulled up here. Boop, boop. Alright. Okay, as you all start to eat, there seems to have been a lull in everything that's going on in the tavern itself. And due to the piano stopping playing and everything, but it seems that they were changing who was going to be up on the stage. And now 3 people come out with one with a guitar and one with a violin, and the other just there to sing. And they begin to sing a song. And before I start, I'm going to straight up warn every single one of you in the audience and the players, I'm not good at singing.
Oh.
Please don't bonk me for that. I'm not good at singing, and I'm not good at writing songs, but I did it anyway because, you know what? Fuck all of you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, I'm not good at any of it. I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I like to have my world feel alive. So that's what's going to happen, and we're going to do this to the best of my ability. Please don't make fun of me. And I'm kind of nervous. Oh well, here we go. I wasn't ready for it to start. I didn't have my lyrics up here. Okay, it's the second one we start on. Okay, we're good. Everyone ready? Because I'm not. I'm still not ready. Okay.
Hey guys, I have to step away real quick. I will be back.
Oh, okay. We will wait then. Because I feel like they need to hear it. They need to hear my terrible singing.
It's important lore.
I am getting the idea that maybe there are important things in these lyrics.
Everything's important or nothing's important, and that depends on what happens.
That is tabletop.
I will just say this. Ah! No, that's not what I wanted. I want to make this window smaller so I can see my lyrics.
Oh, and Lily's also BRB.
Okay. Okay, so everyone's being right back, which is fine.
How are you all doing, chat?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
I have to go. I've got to go pick up medicine for my own child that she's supposed to get. But she's too. Anyways, my life is a fucking. Let's get back to this campaign.
Okay. We will wait for Lily to get back as well.
Good luck to Lily.
All right.
Okay, we're fine.
Don't forget to hydrate, everyone. Get water.
Water.
Drink that water.
You said that, and then I just grabbed Red Bull. So.
I know you did. Like, in my heart, I knew it. You can't hide from me, nor do you want to.
Yes, the music time is delayed. I apologize. I'm terrible at singing. I didn't rehearse anything. And, I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest with you.
You got this.
You know, sing with me.
My lyrics are probably bad, too.
Your lyrics are probably
A lot of you have probably already heard the song that it's based off of. That I parodied.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Don't. Is that an Ame?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a spot of the hiccups. Just they happen.
They do. They do indeed. Where'd Lily go?
I'm not sure.
Okay, how's your all's meal?
It was good. I think Sken is a very he's an interesting individual. You know, being on the ocean.
Okay, Lily's back. We're fine.
Oh, good.
we don't
Sulima
have to...
shovels food into their mouth like a savage because they are. Like a savage.
Okay, alright, here we go. Everyone's ready now, I think, I hope.
Mm.
I pray.
Alright. Don't make fun. Beware, beware, the armies of the sea. Beware, we heard them cry. Terrible at singing.
You're doing great. Get your thumbs in there.
Words carry upon the desert breeze as their bodies were tossed aside. Those blood-soaked shores of Origo, where goblins fought and died. The chieftain fell to her ruthless foe because the king stood aside. Why this, the king of the sandy sea? Why this, did you turn to us and did you betray? Always the pride of your nation's eyes. How could you go astray? And they did flee across the Antigan plain, with armor followed west. What else but chase to avenge a friend's life and hunt for their last breath? But there he found upon those rocky cliffs in his the savage foe, they fled north with sacrifice. Nope. My girlfriend was being rude.
You're doing great.
I heard upon the mountain sea the old voice warning thee. Beware, beware, the fighters of the green. Beware, beware, Kiki. I did it. I did it.
You did it!
I did it.
Oh my
You
It's
god!
really
did it.
good.
Wonderful.
I was bad at
Yeah.
singing.
It was
I
wonderful.
mean, you did great considering, like, you you said you didn't practice.
I'm terrible at singing in general, so.
Okay, so
Okay.
I used to sing a lot. There was this girl who I sang with who literally sounded like a beached whale. She was a wonderful girl and she sang very passionately, but she. You're not bad, I promise.
You did great. Promise.
Okay. Anyway, so that's the song you heard. Ash, roll 3d6 for me. Yeah, for some reason, you've never heard that song before. Even though you're from Antigan.
Brilliant.
Don't get out much.
During the performance, Ash had her breath taken away and dies on the floor. Oh,
Thanks,
God.
Cactar.
I must
Alright.
go while people need me.
Okay, so yeah, you heard the song. Actually, I guess Skin and Runka may have heard about it because they're from Goblin tribes. The song is more Antigan. Both of you roll 1d6. Nope.
Nah.
Nope. Okay, no one's ever heard the song before in their life.
It's not a sea shanty.
It is a folk song.
Only no sea shanty.
He only knows sea shanties.
like
I
to
will be
imagine-
making sea shanties.
I like to imagine Wunka knows, and that will was to determine if she's gonna tell Ash or not.
I believe it.
I was not actually trying, I wanted to fail in solidarity.
Aw.
Okay, so yeah, that was the song. You all are continuing to eat your meal, unless you're done. What would you all like to do?
I think
Get hammered.
I'm gonna get some medical attention.
Yeah, you get medical attention. I'm gonna get drunk.
I like to imagine Wunka is bullying Nick, Ash about it, but it's also kind of low key helping. Just make sure Ash gets stabilized and whatnot.
So I'm gonna walk off to a medic or apothecary or whatever.
I mean, you could just take a night's rest and you'd be fine.
Oh,
Just go to sleep.
Not to.
So this is D&D's long
Fair.
rest.
Yeah, it's a long rest sort of thing. You
got
get
it.
6 hours of rest. You're good.
All my poison has been healed.
You're basically
Alright.
a one-piece character. You get some sleep. You're good.
brilliant. All right, so I need to go home. So y'all want to play stay tonight, or are you gonna hang out on your own?
I'd like to assume that I'd followed Ash, but I still have a pint. And I just collapse onto the floor in the first room.
I like to imagine
She has a one-bedroom home and is tiny.
I like to imagine when you collapse, Wunka just casually picks him up and just looks to Ash.
Hash the Revenant.
Just put him on the couch or some shit.
Selima leaves. Selima
Just
just
a
goes.
moment and just like, okay, like she's never never been in the layout. So thanks, Ash.
To the left.
I like to imagine how she's just giving directions because Moonka's being a piece of shit.
Your other left.
Okay, so you all head to Ash's home, which I started to make her home, but we didn't decorate it or anything, so it's literally just a generic home. Don't worry about
We
it.
can figure stuff out.
Don't worry about it.
It's just floor plan.
Every time you hiccup, I just think of Ame. Her hiccup, her hic. Anyway, going on. So you all make it to Ash's home. I assume everyone is just going to crash for the night.
Yeah, I immediately fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I head to my room, go to bed.
I like
Team
the,
finds a little patch of dirt outside.
No nuance, no nothing. Door opens, door closes.
I like to think
Everyone's-
stays up for a bit, like struggling to get comfortable, because not used to sleeping on like anything soft, or eventually just sleeping on the floor.
About to say, like, unless you're sleeping with Ash, it's not going to be much soft to sleep on.
Well, there's only one bed.
She's just sleeping on the floor then.
Oh no, there's only one
Trap
bed.
on the
I guess we'll have to share it.
That's
The whole
gay,
party. The whole party.
Yeah.
The whole party. It's one of those beds.
nah. It's a JRPG where we all fit on the bed.
We're all
then
tucked in.
rest.
We're all tucked in lengthwise with little sleeping caps.
Completely unrealistic considering when you look at the bed regularly, it wouldn't even fit half of Selima.
Yeah.
She does have a double bed.
Oh, she has a double bed, so it would fit a Selima. Dude's like 7 feet tall.
Okay, you all have your
Yes.
biggest party member rolls onto Ash and suffocates me. I like that one. I like that one. Anyway,
This is why they're sleeping outdoors.
anyway, so you all go into Ash's house. Some of you find places to crash. You also notice that Ash, do you have a bunch of shit?
I have a bunch of shit.
Are you a hoarder?
What kind of shit do you got?
A few trophies. If you know what I mean. Paintings.
Elf ears.
Elf ears.
I'm just kidding.
No. It'd be items. Like
Dragon
not body
bones.
parts. Maybe dragon bone. Like dragon bone cutlery or some shit. I don't know.
Tim, that would be the only plausible way here, because Shasha does in fact like only you and Ash at this point, and Selima obviously. A nice death. True. So you
That's
all
why they go.
find a nice place on the floor, on a sofa or in Ash's
Around.
bed with her. I don't know. And y'all crash. And you all get a good night's sleep. When are you all wanting to wake up like really early in the morning or?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Sun.
I like to assume Winka would also be up early. And if Ash like tries to sleep in, she's just gonna try to keep waking her up, keep poking with her stick.
What the fuck?
Sken is a very heavy sleeper.
Especially after
After he's been
drinking.
drinking.
Yeah, especially after drinking. He is fully passed out.
Go wake up the green ones.
I resent that.
You say from the window.
And you hear a knock at the door, like a tunk tunk tunk.
With Selima, Selima.
So Lima's just kind of like now looking over at this
Just looks over at the front door.
and this person is just kind of like side glancing Salima. It's just a human woman.
I'll get out of bed and go answer the door. It's like, fine, I'm up.
With that, Unka's gonna go over to Sken and just keep poking him till he gets up. If he doesn't at one point, she just tosses him.
Do it. Roll for it.
Yeah, she will. I will.
Goblin toss.
It's a pride and joy of gob meat.
Different game.
DM, what do I have to roll to toss Skin?
Usually persuade for
a
toss.
normal
Oh
roll.
wait,
So 2d6.
Yeah, I don't think you have advantage on this one.
Can I make an advantage as an unarmed attack?
Yeah, just smack him out.
Yeah, if he doesn't wake up.
Are you gonna try and toss him first, or are you gonna like
It's a good time to
straight
toss him.
kick him?
oh my share.
Well, you did it.
I wake up.
I
Like the
wake up.
magic wakes up midair before he hits the wall.
Yeah, midair I wake up and then I hit the wall. All right, who's at the door? Let's get to this bit.
Yeah, I answer and go, yo, what's up?
Oh, yes. Hello, Miss Moritel. Your sister, had wanted me to bring this to you. She gives you a small bow and hands you a envelope and then walks away.
I'm gonna open it. Read it.
Sad. Anyway, it's just a small note, that says, if you haven't left town, my dear sister, then I suggest you do so soon. Many of the Senate are getting worried about are getting worried about the lack of communication from Arborholm. I almost said Antiga. And would like me to send a scouting party that way. I would prefer to not do that. So if you can get your merry ass down there and send me a crow back whenever
What's it say?
Oh, she's learning.
I like to assume Wunka is just trying to peel over her shoulder.
because that would work.
What's it say?
So basically, my benefactor wants us to check out why the lack of communication from Arborholm's going on.
Same, Eddie. I was. Oh my god.
It's amazing that I can't hear these.
Right?
We should probably get going then, right?
Yeah, we gotta make at least one stop first. The bank.
I guess. Can you unpeel me?
Salima picks up Sken, dusts him off, puts him on their shoulder.
Yeah. I just imagine that the throw kind of like indented me in the wall.
Your dreams come true.
Cartoonishly.
No, it's out the window.
I'm
You got
trying.
defense.
Out the window.
You know you're gonna have to pay for that shit, right?
You pay me. Take it out of my pay.
Wunka's not gonna say anything because she's the one at fault.
I like how like Icar is just kind of here. She's been here the whole time, technically.
Yeah,
I like to believe that her ADHD has gotten the best of her, and that she's off on a tangent.
No, she'll be. Bianca will be here in like 10 minutes or so. Like we said.
No, but I figure like keeping to herself, probably doing her research.
She's hungover. Fully hungover. Anyway, so you're going to the bank?
Yeah. Which Icar signed it.
I love this escapism, tabletop escapism of going to the bank.
Feeling it now, Mr.
Home ownership, yeah.
Okay, so you all head down to the bank, which is back down onto the southern side of town, the rich people part of town. Which you are currently here in the new money part of town. on the edge of the poor part of town. But yeah, but now you're headed down here to the bank, somewhere down here,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway, you head down there, and as you enter the bank is a pretty large building, and it's pretty early in the morning, so they're just kind of opening up. It's not really bustling yet, but you see that you've been here quite a few times, Ash. So you are a bit familiar with the proceedings. And you see the teller station up a few stairs, like stair steps, in the large lobby area.
All right, I head up the stairs.
You head up the stairs, and there is a goblin woman there, and she says, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Yeah, I got some this to cash in. It's official business paid to Icar.
She puts on some spectacles and then like looks down at it. And which one of you is Igar?
I point to the goblin that's there.
The goblin that is Icar.
No, the other one.
Yeah. and then she's Icar just kind of raises her hand like hi, and then goes back to whatever the fuck she's doing, whatever the fuck she's been doing for the past day. And then and she goes, okay, everything seems to be in order. Let's see. Okay, give me a few minutes and I'll be right back.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Remember when I said that I, as a player, never took notes? I, as a DM, never take notes.
And, you know,
I ran a campaign for 2 years and didn't take a single note. You want to know what I learned from that?
Hey, thank you for writing the note down that it's 100 gold writ.
I absolutely should have fudged that for 500 and got my dagger.
I don't think I would have done that.
Do you forge document roll?
Pop more bits.
Oh, that is a sleight of hand thing. Yeah, maybe. But no, I didn't think of it, so too late.
I'm glad you didn't, because if that came back poorly, that'd put us in a very bad position.
Yeah. And
Would've
Ash
been
is
fun.
less likely to do that at home, though.
Okay, she comes back with a sack of 100 gold coins and says, I hear this is to be used for your service to the government. So please keep your receipts.
You know, I always do. Thank you.
Okay, we have a couple of options here, because I know that you all are. You know what? Never mind. Do you all? What are you wanting to do now? Are you wanting to go shopping, or are you just gonna head off on your journey?
We did do some prep beforehand, but
You
we were
did.
also we were doing that prep in expectation of us camping. In terms of like transport, before having 100 gold at our hands, pretty sure we were just convinced of walking. But if we have the option to seek out maybe, if not a cart, horses or something. Because when I mentioned, you mentioned that like sailing is not practical. That's why I hesitated when it was mentioned in the bar.
The reason I'll move you all over here. The reason is not practical.
Oh, it's because Arborholm is super inland. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would still take you 2 days from there. It might be a little bit quicker to do so, but also I know you all said that it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be 1, 2. Yeah, it would be honestly about the same. Because you would go. Yeah, it would be about the same. It may be a little bit shorter, but it would be more expensive.
It would probably be smarter to go by transport inland. So we could probably find something. But we know
Yeah,
that all contact to Arborholm is cut off. There's no trade routes running, nothing. So we're just going to have to rely on either buying our own cart or horses or
It's like-
something.
The landmass is gorilla heart shaped.
Um,
Go on.
question. How? So we are currently in Antigua. and
Correct.
We are going to
Arbor home.
Arbor. All right. Cool. Oh no, yeah, no. There's just mostly hiking.
Yeah, it
We
would
could
be
take a
5
little
days.
bit.
Yeah.
We could probably shave a day off. We take canoes, but then that requires getting canoes.
It requires being able to paddle them.
It's basically going to take you a day to get from the base of the mountain to the entrance to Arbor home.
Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
one of the main things.
Mm.
All right. Let's get moving. Come on, fuckers.
Yeah.
So y'all are just gonna walk.
Are we going to walk? We've
Looks
got
like
the money.
unless-
Let's rent a cart. Carry our shit.
You know how to run a cart?
I can run a boat.
Would walk.
You would walk.
I would likely walk. Anyways, I
Anyway.
walk fast.
Fair.
I mean, and technically you all don't really have much.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have experience with writing stuff or anything.
We. Yeah, the river again, like, even if we stopped midway down, I'm assuming there's, like, smaller settlements along the river. Even stopping there probably wouldn't get us any faster, right? It would save us a day about.
Yeah, it might save you a day and could possibly be expensive, but you could always just see if. But there's also the fact of not many people, even going down river, are doing so right now because of the orcs. The orc encampment is on the road, is in between the road and the river, and they raid both.
All right.
Okay.
So there are no ferries running between Brendan and Antigua right now. Then.
If any, they are very limited, and it would probably be a lot to get on them.
Yes. Also, welcome, Icar. We are discussing logistics.
Oh, Icar is here.
Welcome, Icar.
Yes, I am here.
Thank you for being here.
I cast your it.
So now they are discussing their plans for going to Arborholm, and they would be leaving very shortly.
We've got
Right,
rations,
right.
we've got our tent, we've got hunting gear.
So let's look at this.
Yeah.
If we were on that fucking river, we're fucking sitting ducks.
I love the amount of fucks. He gets a lot of fucks.
She does. So come on, let's get moving. We're wasting daylight.
Yeah, we should just move. If an opportunity comes to save us some time, we should take it. But otherwise, let's just make haste.
your profanity?
I think Cactar wants you to stop saying fuck so much.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, if you all didn't know, Arborholm is in a volcano.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Icar. Welcome.
Hello, yes, I am here.
Welcome, my car.
I feel I am. I feel very overwhelmed at the lack of context, but we're gonna try the best we can here.
In all actuality, not a whole lot has happened since we left off. we
Yeah,
slept.
We slept in
We
my
went
house.
to the bank, and now we're discussing how to go to Arborholm.
Yeah, you really didn't miss anything
Well,
except
that's
for dinner
good.
So
and
yeah.
a song.
So if there were ever a time for you missed my singing. You did miss that. My
You did miss
terrible
that.
singing.
It's delightful.
It was really good.
That's excellent to hear.
No, it
That was
wasn't.
great.
Anyway,
Great.
I was sweating a lot. Anyway, no encore, no. Maybe next time they come across a song that I have to write, that my brain makes me write. It's not like I have to write these things. It's not like I need to do these things. My brain just is like, hey, you should write a song. And I'm just like,
Your brain tells
okay.
you need to do it.
The brain goes, this is important to you.
Anyway, Icar, if there's ever a time to bail, now would be it. I'm just gonna point that out because they are about to leave town.
Over the course of this entire time that they've been doing everything, Icar's kind of been in the back, very much with a face of pondering, and not a very good pondering. Not like not her usual of thinking of an invention, but very much this kind of conflict of interest in her eyes.
Okay. Does anyone notice this?
Salim is super oblivious.
I'll look at Icar and it's like, yo, what's wrong?
Well, here's the thing. I was in the middle of something when this entire shindig went down. There was a lot of, in general, disrespect for time and purpose and everything that happened here. I was under the understanding of, there was going to be things that were going to happen within the town, with whatever that town was. She would know the name, but I don't know that name because I'm a human being with only so much capacity for memory.
Arbor?
Yes, that one. And now that I'm under the understanding that we are going elsewhere, I am...
Oh, hold on one moment. There's an ad break going on.
Da-da-da-da-da. What's up in the lobby?
I don't know why my thing doesn't tell me when an ad break is happening.
I hate
Okay, they're back. You're good. You're good to go. They're back.
Okay, they're
Skip
back.
those ads by subbing.
There's no guarantee everyone's going to sub, so the best way to do it actually is there's a setting you can flick on that actually makes it so if you run a manual ad break, it disables ads for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
That way you can control when the ads happen.
Yeah, the thing is supposed to tell me in my chat, but it doesn't for some reason. So I'll have to look at it. Oh well.
Okay. But yes, you see, I am a busy woman, if you could not tell. And I'm a wanted woman. Not in the sense that I have some sort of bounty on my head, that would be absurd, but in the fact that I am desired.
Mm.
Yo, I could turn you in for cash.
It was an incident. He started the fire, and I had nothing to do with it.
I see your family curse follows you.
Yeah, sure. You wouldn't believe how many people have taken care of that have done just that.
Well, unlike those degenerates, I am actually innocent, and I will stand by that fact. But anyway,
yeah, sure. I believe you.
But yes, I have things I need to be doing, and I'm not entirely certain I have the time for a globe-trotting adventure. So, I've been considering a way that I might be able to create some sort of invention to assist you from afar.
Oh, you could always let me borrow that crossbow.
No. No. Just no.
That's where Ash's eyes have been this whole time.
Yep.
I like to assume Wunka is like, it's like at the mention at invention is literally just backing away a few steps.
Behold my invention, running shoes.
Running shoes? What is this, Pokemon?
Exactly. You got where I was going with that.
It's a bicycle.
I don't think the bicycle nearly has the impact of the running shoes, given how much
True.
they treat it as just this. Now you can run. You can't run unless you're wearing running
Yeah,
shoes.
not allowed,
It's
Vaughn. Not allowed to, against the laws of nature.
Anyway, but no, you cannot have my crossbow, but I'm willing to create you a duplicate in time. And that is also what will go into this particular invention of mine. You see, I have this idea. It's a being, an automatonic being, that floats through the sky using propulsion, and it operates on a small scale, thus rendering it difficult to view. I call it a drone.
Bunker is just backing up even more.
A what?
Well, if you can pull that shit off, I'd love to see it.
It will take some time, but if I were able to possibly create this invention,
What?
I might be able to, ever so often, ferry you supplies from my wonderful workshop where I have far more resources than I have here on the road.
I hate this.
This definitely isn't my excuse to interject random things when I have time to.
Can't
okay
believe
with this.
Ica's just Goblin Jeff Bezos.
I mean, your
I've also-
assistance is definitely appreciated. I
I've been-
guess.
One thing I've been considering getting into the profit of is, have you considered book selling?
You know, it's funny. Not a whole lot of places to get books.
Especially with the convenience of being delivered to your home.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is hurting me. Let's continue.
That's good. But yes, I believe I would be more of use to you if having access to my full repertoire of tools.
Yeah. Suit yourself then.
Alright, Dunskies.
Just
She
out.
flips. She flashes
Good
some
luck.
weird hand signs as she walks backwards.
And thank you.
alright, so out of character for a moment. I have a very strong desire to just retire Selima and bring a more relevant character. I don't feel like I mesh.
No,
I don't
you.
feel like Selima's motivation, Selima's reason to be here is not sufficient. Like you guys have not given Selima enough incentive to stay here.
like we've
Right now, with
explained
Icar leaving, Selima is very, very much impulse to leave themselves and just go.
Here's what I think on that is I think that you as Selima was given a little bit different of an explanation than they were. All the other people have is rumors and the fact that the temperature is dropping. You were given a little bit of more of an explanation on scientific stuff, while and you think that you need to solve the problem, while they have all been told that they just need to warn everyone about the problem. Does that make sense?
So it's
Yeah,
not-
like our capacity of trying to help is like telling everyone so that they can do something. But
Yeah.
you need to do something.
It's
Yeah,
it-
so
it's like
you're
the whole
not
global warming
Active
thing.
party member.
It's
you do not have the same goal.
Yeah.
It is the act global warming, and Selima is
Yeah.
Al Gore.
Selima's Al Gore.
I will say this, like, if you want Selima to have like a reason, like basically think of it on the fact that the people that are in the party here are.
I personally, me, Zenotia, have plenty of reason to keep Selima in the party.
Well,
However,
here's the only thing that I'm saying is just that the party the very first they're basically on first like warnings of this happening. So the first reaction is to warn everybody and let everyone know. Second reaction is to try and solve it.
Okay, yes. Now, please, by all means, tell that to Selima. Right now.
Give us Selima here, like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Like, I need somebody to actually take some responsibility in, like, you know, trying to make sure Selima's, you know, Selima's needs are being addressed.
I thought we discussed this.
Like, vaguely, like, for a quick moment, there's still no, like, it's still very, Selima's asked, how is this helping, like, twice, and it's been...
Well, we have to communicate, like, we said, like, we have to talk to people.
Yeah,
they are not aware.
Yes, Skin basically told Selima that the other places need to be warned, and before they can think of a way to deal with the problem. And then he also mentioned that, you know, places have problems of their own, in which, you know, you all may need to help them solve that before they themselves can go on.
I remember that. It's just, God, these conversations happen so fast, and there's just like thing done, and they just feel so oof. So
Ash is kind of that character, though.
Yeah, Sken is just kind of blindly agreeing to do anything because he just assumes he's going to get paid.
And like, Selima doesn't agree with the mission right now. Selima thinks that they would be better off doing, you know, direct work while these others go and, you know, do this warning nonsense. They weren't visited in a dream. You see.
I simply like, I want to say this in character, but I'll say this out of character very quickly. We would be dead without you.
Yeah, no, I would have been dead without you.
Yeah, I mean,
as much as you need to do active work, you are necessary.
I just remembered that I'm the healer. Oh, fuck.
Send potions with your drones.
By the way, that inadvertently was my excuse to give Kiki whatever reason she wanted to just literally just have like, oh, hey, we got a package from my car. Just Deus Ex Machina some shit in when you need it. You have my full freedom to do whatever you want with that information.
Okay, so if Selima is having issues with, like, they need to bring that up with the party, and the party needs to address those issues.
Cool.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
all right. Now that we've set the establishments that Selima needs to address these issues, as Icar is leaving, Selima stands. I feel I must also go. They admit conflicted.
Okay, bye.
They admit conflicted. They look to the group with a concerned expression, a considerable achievement, given that they're a lizard and their facial structures are much more bony and scalular. But they look to the group and they say, I feel this time is wasted. I feel we would be better going to the problem. They're confused.
All right. So one of the big reasons we're warning all these fuckers is because we need allies of this shit. We don't know what the fuck we're dealing with, so we need to figure out what's going on, and we need to pool our goddamn resources.
Allies. Selima pauses. This is clearly something they're not used to thinking about, having been alone for so long and raised in such an insular and individualistic society.
Watch your profanity.
still do not trust you. Points to. Let me make sure I'm getting my names right here.
Ash?
Yes, points to Ash. But you points to Skin. I'll trust you for now.
Look, I kind of lean in to make sure I'm not heard. I'm not. She scares me, and the blind one's been following us.
Can I roll to overhear that?
Party schism when.
Can I roll over here that?
But
yes,
you know what?
You may.
We survived a harrowing fight, all thanks to you and Shasha. But we're a group. I think we work well together.
And neither of you hear it.
Damn, Josh.
You are very robotic all of a sudden.
Why am I robotic all of a
Okay,
sudden?
you're good now.
Okay. Selima looks down to Shasha. What do you make of this?
They did give me food. And I don't really care any other way.
You are useless. They sigh.
Hey, I am the one that killed most of those people.
They harumph. They ignore the statement.
I am this group.
Join you. I will hold you responsible if
Lit.
things do not move.
Ew.
I assume we're also talking as we are moving out, like walking physically out of the city.
Yes. That last
Yeah.
thing was addressed to everyone.
Okay, addressed to Shasha. I was like,
That last thing was addressed to everyone. That if there is not progress, if there is too much bullshit.
We need this. Out of character, we need this. Selima's keeping us from wandering too far off the critical path.
Oh my goodness.
okay, I will just say this out of character and everything. For your sanity, Zen, that whole first part was tutorial.
Okay.
It was mainly just so we all can get the feel of Tiny
Yeah,
Dungeon
it was combat and
and
Right.
everything without having real fears of death or anything, unless you're dumb. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it would be
So-
really foolish if a stealth-based character went out headfirst into combat.
Yeah, a little bit.
With no assistance.
Anyway, we've only known each other for like a couple days. I'm sure some time out in the road, we'll have time to bond, to grow. You know, catch a few fish.
I do enjoy fishing.
Yeah.
And so does Shasha.
I worked on a fishing boat for like 20 years.
Believe it or not, I used to be a small game hunter.
Used to be.
I decided to take up traveling as my profession.
Professional traveler.
Professional traveler.
She's just a sovereign citizen.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
and
right, so
as,
I'm walking that towards the exit of town.
Yeah, let's all move together as a group.
you'll be exiting this exit. And as you all, I would say pass through the gates, but there's not a gate or anything. You just leave the city behind the buildings, growing smaller and smaller in the background. And as that happens, things fade to black, and then a giant intermission screen appears. Take 10-minute break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Thank you.
I am. I'm here.
I'm back.
Yay! I very much enjoyed this campaign so far. I know Selima's like in and outness might seem a little, but no, I'm genuinely having a great time.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh yeah, no. Once we start, moving along, and we have a little bit more coherent of a party and dynamic and whatnot. I'm sure. Celine will probably always get a little bit irritated when side quests happen. I don't think that is a thing that will change, and I'll make sure it's not obtrusive to the plot. But I don't know. I think sometimes somebody who's, we all need Messinian every so often. We need somebody who gets upset about the bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially when we get like 3 rounds into the bullshit, and we have to go get a thing to do a thing to do a thing, and it's getting excessive, and Selima can just be like, listen, we're being fucked around, guys. I don't think I don't think they will either, but I think it's it's dynamic.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Good evening.
It was an okay library at best.
Damn. Almost made me spit my milk.
No, they were supposed to be regular glasses. I just messed up.
Mhm. Like smoking it or salting it or... Okay.
Okay.
I imagine that it's like a case of if like Sleema wanted to forage, Sleema could forage for food, fine. But if Sleema wanted to create rations, there'd have to be a role involved. Question mark. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, please repeat that. Oh, hey, nice.
Sick. Um,
I would voice that I think it's best to rest because A, we don't know if we're dealing with an orc encampment. The closer we get, the
it
more we
is
should
dark.
be ready to fight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to navigate the forests around Arborholm at night.
Sleema encourages the value of rest and also of taking the time to properly scout before moving into an unknown area.
All right, I get it. We'll wait here.
I'll do a scout as well. Like I'll try to like look ahead and not the horizon, but scan like forward, basically.
Wunka, if we're starting for camp, Wunka's gonna probably hunt for or scavenge for food.
Are we still holding close to the river, or...?
Right. If it's like approaching sundown, I imagine like this is just a clearing where we can set up camp. We can focus on harvesting later, but I think the instinct to check like if there's anything dangerous
Yeah, first to
around
scout.
is good. Yeah.
Not only will I scout, I'll go find a local animal.
I search for threats and got 2 5s. No way. Yeah, okay. The hill should probably no. We're fine unless there's something suspicious and dangerous beyond that hill.
That failing, I will have Shasha go catch me something alive and help me.
I'm looking for danger just in case, making sure the area is secure.
Aww.
Wait, what was that last part?
Just decided. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm busy with my nap. I'll help you later.
Whoops, I was.
Were you muted on stream that whole time?
Yeah. Oh well, we're fine. We're fine. There wasn't much. It was mostly exposition.
All right, so the prairie chicken.
Yeah, you know that there are prairie chickens like around, but you already knew that. You knew prairie chickens were a main thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go try to set up a fire.
We
Okay.
have the. We didn't get tents. We got hammocks, right?
Yes.
Lol.
So here is the detail that I'll mention out of character is that I assumed, I guess because I read your name and didn't put it together, that your character was a Silumar and not a lizard person. So you have a smaller hammock than initially intended, but we also have one less party member. Stitched together, that's 8 feet.
By the way, if I'll have to go back and change these later, but if we have any kind of combat or anything when it comes to at your camp, ignore the 5th sleeping hammock that I put down.
Yeah, no worries.
I have to change them all, but oh well.
We'll get there.
This is also the question of if Selima would use a hammock, not to make judgments on their character, just that they seem like a ground sleeping type.
They are actually a ground sleeping type. Ideally on places where the sun hits in the morning. Because at the end of the day, they are still a lizard, and they have that very lizardly urge to bask in the sun in the morning.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
But no, you're right. Selima is generally a ground sleeper.
If you're a player, don't look at the screen. Please. There's GM layer stuff here. Please don't.
oh yeah, I've got it
There's
covered.
stuff you can't hide. Yeah, you can pop out the chat too.
So if we've got the one or 2 hammocks that we're not using, I propose that we actually use that for like a covering, like a prop up, not like a full tent, but like a prop up. Like I don't know if this makes sense.
Lean-to?
A lean-to, yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Hey.
And I propose that I am the one setting up the hammocks and the lean-to. I'll do that.
Lunka would help.
Sure. I'd be willing to argue that sailor knots help me in this situation.
Selima will
making-
go look for things to.
I'll say with you two together, can one of you roll advantage?
I'm leaving it up to you, Skev.
No, how about
fucked
you give
up.
it a shot?
No, she was
After
helping.
you. After you. After you.
So wait, so we
You fucked up.
I fucked up.
Dale
I
asshole.
feel like Woonka like was set it up and Skev tries to
Okay, skin.
skin. I'm gonna do this. Just like
Lily, you can try again, but at disadvantage. Try to fix his mistakes, but at disadvantage. Oh, you did it! Congratulations.
I like to imagine like she just waits for him to walk away, thinking he's done a good job, and then she just fixes the knot.
Yeah, not bad. Now we're gonna see what the other people are up to.
Yeah, what were you doing, Selima?
I'm getting the.
Selima's gonna continue. Selima can talk to animals.
Oh, that's true.
Selima's
Damn,
trying
she
to find a
finds any.
local to chat up.
Roll 2d6.
Hey,
You find a squirrel in a tree.
found a squirrel in a tree. Hello, squirrel.
Who are you?
You.
Who?
You.
Who?
Yes, you.
Me?
You remind me of the squirrel.
Who?
Selima
Squirrel?
shakes their head. Listen, I need to speak with you.
About what?
Selima procures a nut. A fine specimen, delicious in its own right. Tell me about this area, and I will give this to you.
Grass? Apple tree? Apple bush? Prairie chicken?
No orc?
What is orc?
Green skin, but angry and big.
Only
Wait.
one.
Only one. Only one.
I'm talking to them.
Ah, I see, Selima says, nodding. Selima tosses the nut towards the squirrel.
The squirrel
No
will...
else?
What?
No one else?
The squirrel, like, grabs the nut, bangs it on the tree branch a little bit and goes, no people.
No people. Be
Not today.
safe. Selima leaves, letting this singular tree in the middle of the plains, populated by a squirrel, be, not questioning the strangeness of this individual situation.
There's two trees here. There's a
Oh,
tree
there's two
here
trees.
and a tree here. There's trees, sparsely populated
Okay.
trees.
Oh no, my character sheet's been over it. Okay. Alright.
This is sparsely populated.
It's like diet
trees.
plains. We're not in Kansas, we're more like
I mean, I've been through there. There's trees every now and then.
you're right, sorry, Nebraska. Anywho. This is a very nice map, actually. You did very well with it. So, Selima returns, reports. I have spoken with a local animal. They have said that there are no travelers in the area, no one else.
Well, that's good.
Did find some prairie chicken tracks. That's not some shit you want to mess with right now.
I mean, okay. Good is relative. It's good that we've not seen any potential threats. It's less good that we've not seen any travel at all. That means no one's gotten out as well as in, unless they're all going to Port Brendan. Runka and I helped set up camp. We should get a fire going. Maybe
Maybe sing Kumbaya.
we could Well, the river's a bit far. Be hard to catch fish and come back.
I mean, you guys just want to call it a night here?
Yeah.
We could. Yeah.
Okay, so you just wake up in the early morning.
There you go. Yep, we
Yeah.
have a seat.
Dude, I gotta do the rolls. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Spooky sleep rolls.
Um. Um.
Uh-oh.
Surprise,
Can
motherfucker.
we get Cactar to just be the recurring villain at this point?
Since let's see, a 5. Okay. You all didn't have anyone watching while you slept. At least you didn't specify that someone was.
I mean,
Good start.
I would assume I would assume one of us would say to set up watch.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you would have. And then I just kind of said you go to bed.
That is something I normally would cover.
I would have.
I haven't played in a voice campaign in like
Yeah.
8 years.
So we're still in semi-tutorial area.
Yeah. We're also close enough, like far enough away that the town's distant beyond the horizon. But like I feel like we're in a relatively
I cleared
safe
it.
patch. Yeah.
Okay. So who's explain your watching for me.
So Salim would take first watch, as they are used to staying up later into the night, anyways, because it takes a while to wake up as a lizard. They watch, just quiet, silent, making sure to move around every so often and not to look directly across the fire if it's still burning at all. General responsible watch behavior.
Okay, nothing happens during your watch.
No, definitely Munka would stay up at some point to take watch too.
I would too.
Hold on.
Idle conversation with Shasha occurs.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Runka takes watch.
She can still listen.
She can listen and feel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Takes vigil.
Does Skiv
Runka
Scan
takes
object to that?
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't say anything?
No.
Then he's safe
It's
for
just I wanted
tonight.
to make the joke because you weren't going to.
Oh, I would have. Munka would have done something mean to him.
No, I just wanted to say like, haha, take watch.
Yeah, we
anyway.
she's blind.
Okay, so is Runka taking second watch? I don't know how long you all are watching for.
Actually, funny enough, a watch is a specific length of time.
Does everyone know that though?
At this point in history, generally anybody who has done any group work in this kind of setting, which even Salima, who was raised in a mercenary camp, know.
I don't.
Scan would definitely a watch is about a 4-hour segment of the day or night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then there would be only 2 watches a night,
Well, there we go.
There we
That
go.
works. So
if that's what you all want to do. But also, you could just split it up into different times if you want. That's all up to you all, though.
I think standardized watches. Maybe the discussion happens. Ash might be familiar with it,
Because there
But,
are
yeah, it would be.
4 of you.
but if Salima brings it up, like Sken just immediately perks up, like, oh yeah, watch, done that before. And I think Salima and I take the first night, basically.
Okay.
Should we roll?
No, you don't need to roll. Nothing actually happened this night.
Okay.
Nothing happened. I just wanted to make sure. Like after I rolled and nothing happened, I was like, you know what? I should probably mention the whole watching thing. Make sure you all mention it the next night that happens. Okay, so Selima took the first watch and Skin took the second. And another reason why I'm going to mention that maybe the whole 4-hour watch thing is probably not a good idea for you all is because 6 hours is a rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That checks out then.
So I would suggest either doing 2 hours or resting for more than 8 hours a night if you all need it. That's just all I'm going to suggest is either doing it that way, going a little bit longer on the whole resting, or splitting up the watch a little bit more. That's up to you all though. And we'll cross that bridge once
2
we get
hours
to it.
each.
I don't need to sleep.
That could work. Yeah, who needs to recover? Actually, if one of them was a tree, they would really need to recover. Never mind. That's how they
Tree person.
Actually, a tree person can rest while they walk during the day.
Oh. Photosynthesis.
But you all don't know of the tree people's existence, so ignore it. Anyway.
Man, I'd love to have played a tree.
What does hiring one cost? About tree 50.
Words of the Great
Sorry.
Fluttershy, I would like to be a tree.
She's not allowed. She's not allowed.
Ash?
Here.
Oh no.
Oh
She's not
man.
coming back.
I guess I
No My Little Pony.
No.
bad
here.
idea. Fair enough.
No.
Respect that.
Was that an accident?
No, it was me disconnecting. It was me disconnecting her for the terrible thing.
I see that I have made a grave sin, and I
Oh.
will thus pay penance.
Fair.
No.
Okay, they should come back now. Okay, I was like, are they gone for good? Okay, so you all wake up, and I assume that you're just going to pack up your camp and move along your merry way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is there anything you want to do in the morning?
Not terribly, I suppose. Just get up, get going.
Alright. So you all move along, keep going along the path. It's another uneventful day, just walking along the path. You actually come across one very, very small village of just a few homes, basically, that's with a farm onto the side of it, but nothing else. No other eventful things happen.
Yeah, fair.
Does the town seem occupied?
Oh yeah.
Is this like a good kind of occupied? Like, do we mean inhabited occupied, or do we mean like
Inhabited is what
military?
I
Yeah,
meant.
it is.
Okay.
It is inhabited by people. It's off the path quite a ways. Like they aren't directly on the path. You can just see it downhill off the path, and you just see people work. Just a couple people working in their fields.
They vibing.
Should we ask if they've seen anything?
It could be worth a shot.
Let's make a quick detour. At the very least, we might be able to find a bit of food. Yeah, no, Sken, I think, first to arrive, just kind of waves down someone working in the field, just like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, and a human man walks over and is like, howdy.
We're a couple of travelers, and I wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions about the road ahead.
Mm-hmm.
There's been rumors, we've heard, of some dangerous stuff happening off on the trail closer to Arborholm. Would you know anything about that?
Not in them damn Urks, right?
Yeah, the Urks.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't get over how a peasant.
The Urks. Yeah, the Urks. They haven't infected your little town here, has it?
Nah, not for a while.
Okay, when was the last attack?
5 years ago.
Years. All right. And they haven't really come by since.
Yeah, beat him back with my hoe.
Damn. Well, I appreciate you answering a couple of questions. I'm picking up your intonation just by standing here. It's infectious.
Luca just looks disappointed or annoyed, one of the two.
That was not intentional. I was just immediately turning Sken's voice into a southern accent.
Yo, so you got a tavern around here?
Got him, noble up there. Orc coming up.
Work's coming down, man. Don't, old man.
Killing dogs and.
What'd you say, Ash?
Yo, you got a tavern around here?
Nah. Got some homemade whiskey.
I'm gonna size him up. Look if he has anything valuable.
Don't rob the man.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
I'm not robbing him yet. I'm just seeing if I could. Like, if he was worth it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't be Okay.
Okay, so basically, as far as you can tell, this is literally just a poor village. They are subsistence farmers. They don't do anything they don't do much in the way of civilized anything. Other than maybe seeing some travelers on the road, maybe going to town, once a year-ish kind of thing.
But they're mostly just farmland that
they are
live
mostly
off of.
subsistence farmers for the most part.
Well, I appreciate your offer, but I'm going to pass on the whiskey. Thanks.
No, and thank you again for the information. I guess one last thing.
Yeah.
If we were heading up Arborholm Way, would you happen to know any shorter paths from here?
Nah, I never head that way.
Fair enough. Have a wonderful day.
I'm being
Yes, hello?
I was being
Oh.
I'm not a cat.
You can't just say the forbidden words around a cackle?
They were being said to me and behind my head. It was weird. Anyway, so I'm assuming you all are going to take off from the village and then go find a suitable place to camp.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going, yeah.
In the group, I say 5 years. Okay, so I guess there's a line as to where the orcs have stopped pushing. If Arborholm has been without contact and nothing's moved in or out, they wouldn't have taken the entire city. It's massive. I've never been, but I've heard about it.
First of all, 5 years ago,
I'm going to move you back
not the same shit.
to the big map here. You all are about here-ish, you're still very close to Antigua.
So?
Comparatively.
That's where I figured. I figured we weren't very far at all.
Yeah, you're much closer to Antigua than you are to Arborholm.
Fair.
Like, you're just getting to the point where you can kind of make out the mountains and
Okay,
the...
so with that does make a bit more sense as to, like, perspective. But I guess that's also a good sign that they haven't pushed outward yet. They haven't tried to invade Antigua yet.
I see where you're coming from. Yes, I can agree with that. They haven't pushed their whatever they're doing is localized.
Yeah. So let's keep moving. Is there anything else interesting along the way, or do we just want to skip to another camp?
You all don't see anything interesting on the path there.
Yeah.
Yeah, set up another camp.
Thank you, Runka. Yeah.
Is there anything special you all want to do, or do you want to just take your naps?
Make sure we take watch if we're going to sleep.
Yeah, we can take
I'll
watch.
take the first watch this night.
Do we want to take another stab at...
Make sure you all take off a ration.
Take a ration.
Yeah, speaking of rations, do we want to take a stab at foraging?
I would.
Yes.
I'm gonna scout the area first, yeah.
Okay. If you're just scouting for danger, go ahead and roll your 2d6. Okay, Ash, as you notice, like you're looking around, you actually see a pack of prairie chickens off in the distance. Can you roll me a 3d6, please? For your information knowledge on prairie chickens. I said 3d6, so roll one more for me, please.
I think I messed up.
Okay, so you haven't actually come into contact with prairie chickens, really, on your travels. However, you do know what a prairie chicken is, and you do know that they are, like, fairly large birds. And I don't mean as large as, like, an emu or an ostrich or anything like that. They come up to just over your knee height, and they are very fast, and they are wild. They are not something that people domesticate.
Okay, so they're like chickens, but extra savage.
Yes. And they have
I fought my fair
very,
share of chickens.
very, very long tail feathers.
Mm-hmm.
But you see them off in the distance there. But they are definitely minding their own business.
Alright, I'll go back to camp with this information.
What is everyone else doing?
Sorry about that. I figure I've just kind of assigned myself tent duty at this point.
Okay.
Since you've already fashioned the lean-to, you auto-succeed putting it up.
Yeah. I figure, like, all of that stuff. Like, just setting up the hammocks and the lean-to. That's just... Sken just immediately makes the camp.
Same with starting a fire. Like, it's gonna be an auto-succeed.
Alright.
Alright. Salim is gonna do the same kind of thing. Just poke around, look for an animal to get an idea of what's going on in the area lately. Just I'm gonna lampshade that conversation. If I do pass the check. Kind of. But anyways, yeah, just getting an idea of what's going on in the area recently and what's in the area, what's going on, and so on and so forth.
Okay, I'm just gonna say you find a groundhog or something. I don't know.
Alright,
You
cool.
find an
What
animal.
did they tell me?
They basically tell you that this one's a little bit more responsive than the squirrel. They don't really have. Hey, thank you for the posture check. They haven't seen too many travelers. There have definitely been some in the past weeks, but not too terribly many. And they haven't seen anything as far as what you are describing as an orc.
Okay.
I've never seen that in their life.
Okay. Alright.
Cheap screen.
I think the groundhog and return to report my findings as well.
So we're clear. How close are those chickens to camp?
They were out a ways. Like, she could tell what they were, but
You don't assume that they would wander through our camp overnight.
It's possible. Those things are fucking nuts.
I guess
If we
that's an
keep
important
watch,
reason. No,
it
yes,
should not be issue.
let's make sure to stay vigilant during the watch.
I'll take the first 2 hours. Who wants next?
I will.
I'll go after.
I guess I'll go last.
It sounds good to me.
Well, with that, Munku is just gonna give him a small wave and head to bed.
Alright. Yeah, so the hour of sleeping is upon us, I believe.
okay.
Right.
So, it seems to be another uneventful night. Yeah, just another uneventful night. Then you, who's has third watch?
That was
And
Skin.
Ash.
Okay, Skin, during your watch, you kind of hear these little sounds out in the darkness. You can't really tell what's happening, what you're hearing, because you haven't heard it before personally, but you hear just like the sounds, a little bit of rustling and some but you hear that like a bit, so it puts you a little bit on edge, but nothing ever comes into view.
Okay. So we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So the morning comes, and then y'all are going along your way again, I'm assuming. Anything else you all want to do before you head out?
No,
Not that I can think of.
No, not terribly. Oh,
Okay.
I did catch what you were humming there.
Yeah.
Morning mood.
All right, and then you all are moving along yet again. You all can make out the mountains now, the mountain range ahead of you, as you are moving towards Arborholm.
You know, I never stopped to appreciate the mountains. It's always out on the ocean, but man, the
You must
world
be
is
rather
full of pretty
lovely.
things.
As
Yeah.
y'all are walking along, it's coming to be the afternoon, and you come across a village, a bigger village, more like kind of like a town-ish kind of thing. They don't have much in the ways of amenities, but they do have a tavern with an inn inside, as well as a couple of shops, but nothing fancy. It's mostly just another farming village. There's a blacksmith, but they really only make tools for the rest of the village and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it is a very small town. Would you all like to stop at the tavern?
Yeah, who wants to sleep with the roof over their heads tonight?
That sounds
Bunko-
nice.
Bunko quietly raised her
Selima
hand.
shuffles uncomfortably.
Oh,
Well, I won't force you.
Okay, so I'm assuming you all walk into the tavern.
Yeah.
Warm food is good.
There is a, you know, I am been so terrible with this race. There's a Karhu behind the counter.
huh.
Large bear man, and he goes, "Oh, welcome. What can I get for you? Hot meals, a bed for the night."
Both would be sweet. Also, some information.
Rude, Captain. Rude.
Selima stays quiet, as is their prerogative.
Right, well, a hot meal costs you 1 gold apiece, and a room for the night will cost you 5 gold a room.
Well, Selima hands over.
How many beds per
1
room?
gold.
2.
All right,
Night
2
meal
rooms
sausage.
and
Oh, I misheard something.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
2 rooms, 5 meals.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, that'll be 15 gold.
Yeah, it's on me.
Bunko would ship in 5 gold.
So I pay 9 then because
Selima pays their 1.
Sken stays quiet because he saw the writ and of 100 gold and just knows that, you know, Ash has money. He's not going to put up money.
I'll put up 9.
Selima's not going to put themselves into debt to this woman.
So what's the difference now? This is 951. Math. I guess I'll put in the remaining gold.
I wasn't paying attention, so...
9, 5, and 1? That should be 15.
That covers it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gay and bad at math. Sorry.
Okay, so you all have a seat. It's like I also got ale for 1 gold a pint.
Bunko would pass on that.
I'm good, but appreciate it.
Locally made?
Mm-hmm.
Selima rocks that local swamp water. Oh wait, no, there's no swamps. Fuck.
I do put a gold down for a pint. I want to try it.
Okay, he takes the gold and puts a pint down on your thing, and for everyone else, he just pours a cup of water.
Man, it's really good.
The pint actually, the ale's actually pretty good for some backwater, you know, village.
This is also the person who you know drank grog for most of his life. Is like, this is really good.
And then he goes back into the back to cook you all's meals.
Right.
Meals are nice.
Well,
I'm listening
Revenant,
from
there's no one else here. There's no one else in the tavern. It's just you all.
It's just us. There's no one here today.
Well, no, grog is rum and water.
He's barely getting business.
And there are no smaller forms of money than a gold piece.
It's a highly inefficient society.
Right?
Shut up. I don't need this shit.
No,
It's okay. It's okay, you're fine.
Anyway, So he comes back out, and it's stew, and he puts a bowl of stew on everyone's, in front of everyone, and says, "Enjoy."
Appreciate it.
Anything else I can help you all with?
Yes, actually, we're traveling. We have friends we are meeting in Arborholm. The roads have been very quiet the past couple of weeks. You know anything about that?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything, but now that you mention it, I haven't really seen very many travelers come in this way from the Arborholm route.
No one in or out, huh?
I've had a few coming from made it past a orc encampment, they said, from Fort Brendan. No one from Arborholm. At least no one that's mentioned they're from Arborholm. Most people that stop by tend to be a little quiet about their business.
Understandable.
Yo, anyone mention any orcs maybe lurking outside of town?
They're not really outside of town here. As far as I know that there are some orcs down closer to the river. About directly south of Arborholm. That's the only active orcs that I know about.
But it hasn't left the area then. It seems very central to Arborholm, you would say.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Just worried is all. We just want to make sure that things are safe. The quiet has made us a little uneasy.
I can understand that. The only thing I'm worried about is old Greta.
Old Greta?
Old Greta?
Old Greta, you say?
Even Sleema looks in a bit. Who?
Oh, it's nothing for you all to be concerned about. Just an old lady up the hill, a ways. In fact, I think she's going daft, you know. Getting up there in the years. Very
She been
forgetful.
saying some weird stuff?
What was that?
Has she been saying some weird stuff lately?
No, not really. Maybe a little bit, but nothing more than any old codger's gonna say out of random.
Quick question. And I know this is going to sound like really strange, but has she mentioned anything about the weather?
Now that you mention it, she mentioned that, well, she said it was raining the other day. It definitely wasn't raining.
Ah, one of those kind of old ladies.
Yeah. I like to send people up to check on her every now and then, but
Whereabouts is her house? If it's on the way, we can make a stop.
it's a little bit off the path, but it shouldn't be too much of a journey. Maybe about a couple hours.
Yeah, sure, we'll check on her for you.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll. You know what? He puts 5 gold back on the table and says, "The meals are free then. Thank you for doing me this service."
Thank you. I'll pick up the 5 gold.
Yeah.
I
Chipped in the most.
I figure as he walks away, I kind of like pick up on the fact that Salim has been restless this whole time, and I'm just like, I can just go by myself. You guys can go set up camp, make sure that the journey doesn't suffer from this. I'll catch back up with you.
Yeah, it doesn't sit right with me to taking off on your own.
Well, you know I'm not going to run away.
Will you
Not you.
safe alone?
I'm little. They won't be able to catch me.
Would you like me to come with you?
Would you want to?
Munka shrugs.
I mean, tonight you all are going to be staying in the tavern,
Ah, true.
and then you can just go check in the morning. Your way
I was
out.
more saying, like, when we hit the road. Like, it would be more productive if everyone else got ahead and set up camp the next day. And
then Scan and whoever just rode hard into the marched hard into the night and showed up to the camp already set up.
yeah.
It's up to you all.
Okay.
Sorry?
That actually seems that actually seems like the best idea. That way, you can, the time that you would be spending making camp normally, you can spend, catching up,
Yeah.
and then we can make camp ahead of time.
I guess Skin's a bit of a homebody. He doesn't really know what to do because he's not. When he roughs it, it's open ocean. He's not used to proper camping.
Okay, so
I was gonna say Munka would definitely go with Skin though, to make sure you stay safe.
Yeah.
And she feels more comfortable around the goblin.
She could suplex him if she needs to.
Can she throw me as a weapon?
It's like, is it an unarmed weapon or improvised weapon?
improvised goblin.
Improvised goblin.
Deploying tactical goblin.
Right, but we rest the night here.
So you rest the night there. The beds aren't obviously for Selima. It's a bed, so you probably didn't sleep on it because fuck beds.
Selima actually slept outside where the sun will be in the morning, preferably on like rock.
And
I don't know why I imagined this. I just thought of Selima like tied to the hitching post.
That's exactly what happened.
Shasha ignores you and sleeps on the bed.
Shasha
The whole
gets
room
a
is
bed.
Shasha's now.
So who's rooming with who is the question?
Yeah, that's a good.
Because we only got 2 rooms.
I'm in the room with Shasha.
I guess Ash and Munka
Ass
together.
and Rumka.
Yep.
Okay.
The tension.
Whew.
Okay, so
I think what happens, Ash walks into the room and Munka says chalk, or you divide enough the room.
Really? You're gonna pull that shit already?
She just looks up and smiles.
At least you can fight good.
you
I
all didn't
hop onto my bed.
You all did not need to remove a ration for today because you bought yourselves a meal. Good.
Yeah.
So we should be at 5, right?
Yes, you should still be at 5. And then, okay, so you all have yourselves a nice rest. It is morning now. What is your plan?
Runka and I were going to head up to the old lady. You guys are going to just go ahead with the travel. I figure we could easily follow in behind you. If there's not that many travelers, there wouldn't be that many tracks. And again, not to generalize, I think Selima's tracks would be easy to follow.
Selima nods.
If you just
Alright, just don't get yourselves killed.
That's why I'm going.
There's no way that nothing bad's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, nothing ever bad happens at old ladies' houses, clearly.
It's not a fairy tale story. Like, relax.
You haven't met the same old ladies I've met.
I really hope I don't at this point.
So do I, those fucking bitches.
I'm glad I'm going and you're not.
Same, have fun.
Anyway.
I'm walking in the path.
Okay, so Skin and Runka, you all are headed up to the old lady's place. Which map is it? All right.
Oh, I don't like how ominous this looks.
And she has her farm. That's kind of overgrown, but it's a farm.
I just more mean the fog of war on the interior of the house. It's worrying.
So as you two walk up, you see this old lady just kind of staring off into the distance.
All right.
And she does not seem to notice your approach.
Before I even say anything, I kind of want to just get a lay of the land. I'm just going to do a quick check for that.
I put you two
Just
on
anything.
There you are.
Anything out of the ordinary. I just want to do a quick,
You're looking
for lack of a better
suspicious.
term, perception.
Okay.
I could tell you've been doing tabletops for a while because you throw out that I roll perception.
I'm
Show up
looking.
on a scene, I roll perception. It's old school.
Warring. Okay. Everyone that's not a player can see what's actually in that. Don't worry about it. Don't tell them, please. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, you look around, and honestly, what you see on the map is what you get. The old lady there, she's just kind of staring off into this direction. There's nothing over there that you can see. There's the mountains in that general direction, but that's it. And you see a large shed and her field that seems to be a bit overgrown, and not really well kept.
I do kind of approach trepidatiously, but I do take my first steps, just hi.
She turned. Oh, hi. Are you here to help me with my shed?
Oh, sure. A nice gentleman from the town below told me to check in on you, make sure you're doing okay.
There are some noises in my shed.
I think we can check that out. I look back at Runka as if she can see me, giving her a look, but I do just instinctively give her a look of, nervousness.
It just doesn't, she just might, make it appear that she seems to know, but she just makes just that motion of just go on.
How about it? Go on, champ.
My friend and I here will help you solve that problem. And my footsteps suddenly become less quick as I follow behind her, leading to the shed.
The shed is right over here.
Lunka's just gonna follow behind him.
She stops, and then kind of looks back towards the mountains again.
They're beautiful mountains, aren't they?
Oh, are you here to help me with my shed? There are some awfully strange noises coming from in.
Lunka just walks closer and just casually pushes Skin forward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're here to help with your shed. Yes.
It's right over there, and she points to the shed. Wow.
Just wait right here, and we'll deal with it.
She kind of doesn't acknowledge your existence at this point and goes and sits on this stump.
Are you here to help me with my shed?
Watch her. I just kind of whisper back to Runka.
Lunka just stares at him.
You know what I mean. And Sken approaches the shed.
Okay. When you get close to the shed, you can definitely hear that there is some movement from within.
Okay. Is there a keyhole or anything I can like peer through before I enter?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Since it's a keyhole, roll at disadvantage, please.
Yep. Oh.
Okay. As you peer through, you can see inside a little bit. I gotta figure out how to do. You can see inside a little bit here. It's not much that you can see. But you can see a little bit. You see that there's like a it honestly looks like from your little peephole that it's not kept well. It looks like it hasn't been used in years.
Okay.
And that there's just like, you're very curious as to what might have been in the shed, and then you see all of a sudden something go, like something fly by. Yeah, just goes by really quickly, and then it bumps the door while you're leaning up against it. And out jumps
You wait
Kevin.
over there.
There's definitely something inside.
Well then, get to it. But we're just muttering our breath. Oh my god, he's actually gonna do it.
He is very obviously scared, but the one thing this is his exact course of action. He's going to hand on doorknob, whole body pressed against the door, so like nothing, and just like creaking it so it doesn't make a sound, just cracking the door open a tiny bit more. I think the logic here is that he thinks like if whatever's inside doesn't see him, he should be safe, but also if he gets the door open enough and it's a wild animal, it'll see the open door and just kind of scurry out.
Okay, so you open the door ever so slightly, and as you open the door, you hear I don't know if you heard that.
Like a little squeak?
A little squeak, but it sounds like it sounds exactly like a small child imitating a dragon. And out pops a very small dragon-looking thing that spins around you in a circle and makes the noise again, and then does it in your face before noticing the old woman and heading directly for the old woman. And I'd like for you all to roll Runka roll 1d6, Skin roll 2d6. Skin, you actually see that it looks like it's actually folded paper.
Huh.
As it flies towards the old woman.
Interesting. Okay, so we're not in combat then. That was for just to notice it.
Right.
I've got my fishing rod. I don't know how much line I've got. Let's actually, okay. That's 40 feet. I'm actually going to do a quick Google. Average fishing line length. 30 feet. Damn it. Okay. No, I don't have anything ranged, so I'm just gonna.
I have a bow. I have a hunting bow.
I'm gonna call out to Runka and be like, "Something approaching you on your. There's something approaching you. You can feel it in the wind. Stop it."
You can feel it in the wind.
Can Luca just take out the hunting bow and try to hit it with an arrow?
She can, yes.
2d6?
Are you proficient with bows?
I would say, but with a background.
You would have to
Mechanically, are you proficient with bows?
No.
Then it's a 1d6.
Damn, you miss.
Yeah, you miss, and then the origami creature flies directly towards the old woman, screeches at her, and then flies around her in a circle, and then kind of goes up in the air, and then back down and screeches again. And the old woman holds her hand up and lets it land on her hand, and she says, "Oh, Dante, how I've missed you."
Moon took a pause, looked at over in Skin's direction, like, you almost made me kill her pets.
I didn't know.
And upon closer inspection, you can definitely tell that it is made out of paper. It is a folded paper dragon. Skin, can you roll 2d6 for me?
Sure.
You've never seen folded paper like this before, even though you were a pirate off the eastern coast somehow. Anyway, so yeah.
Magic.
But yeah, it's just a folded paper dragon, and it is currently nuzzling the old lady's face.
Oh. I'm so sorry to react violently. I got scared. When you travel as much as I do, you're so used to everything trying to kill you.
Oh, are you here to help me with my shed?
Is there more in the shed?
Amazing.
Oh, Dante would never have made those noises.
I look at Runka with wide eyes and like just kind of like, okay, you're coming with me this time.
Munko would smile and walk closer to Skin.
You all open the door a little bit, so you can all see this.
I approach, and I just kind of like push the door more, just like full open. Then I take a impulsive step into the threshold.
It's fairly dark inside, so it's a bit hard to see everything. But you can definitely see lots of books, some old clothes and tools. Looks like an old, what would be an old adventuring pack on the ground. And, just a bunch of clutter all over the place. It looks like it used to be very organized in here and used. However, there does not happen to be like, it just looks like it just hasn't been used in a very long time.
Huh. I take a few steps in again, knowing, like, with the light that's coming in from the doorway, I recognize that the room is dark, and I just try to find a sconce to light with my flint and steel.
Okay, as you enter the room, I'm not trying to hide areas, I'm trying to reveal areas. Thank you very much, game. You see that there's a table, and on that table there are some candles that seem to be still sort of in working order at the very least.
I call for Runka to follow in behind as I approach the table and light the candles.
That bear sure got the perks.
Munka will follow, carefully moving about.
So as you get up to the table to light the candles and actually be able to see, you hear a dunk dunk in this corner over here.
Who's there?
You hear another dunk dunk a little bit tiny bit closer.
Can you discern anything from those vibrations? I'm asking you, Runka.
Please repeat that.
Do you detect anything from the vibrations?
I don't know. Do I, Kiki?
You can roll 2d6.
I will.
Nah.
Man, I
Yeah,
am rolling badly
No
today.
idea what the fuck is happening.
Okay.
I would think like Munka's eyes slightly open, a bit worried.
I'm going to approach it. Just be ready for anything. And he starts walking towards the thumping.
And then you hear from the darkness of that corner. What is my purpose? And what you see before you is what you would think to be a scarecrow.
Okay.
And there is a very rotten pumpkin where its head is. Where its head should
Okay.
be. And it has on its arms scythes. And it is kind of looking a little bit wobbly on its like broomstick legs. As straw is kind of like spilling out of its like burlap shirt.
Your purpose. Looking at him up and down and optimistically hoping for the best, I just kind of respond like, your purpose is to tend the field.
What? It takes another couple of steps forward as it makes a sound akin to a small, like, a light screech. Like, not like a screech, but like just like a ah, as it like ponders what you have told it.
You were created to farm. Do you need repairs? I'm a little handy. I can at least try to fix the stuffing. Get you a new pumpkin head.
Are you my creator?
Me? No, I am not.
You. It points to Runka.
Munka would just glance towards his direction.
You didn't make this thing, did you?
Munka would shake her head no. And she started to walk closer.
No, we are not your creator.
To,
I think she is outside.
To you moving closer, it takes a lower stance and its scythes go to the side, and like it looks like it's a bit ready to attack at any point in time.
Oops.
At that, Munka would just stop and then step back.
I I am going to light my lantern. That is all I'm going to do. The room is already lit with the candles on the table, but I am going to refresh my lantern and hold it lit in front of me.
Okay, as you go to light your lantern, it lets out a very loud shriek. And it leaps
Oh.
across this direction and stops here. But as it leaps, I need to pull up another my monsters. Okay, and it hits you all at advantage. This is for skin. That's a hit.
Right?
And this is for Runka. That's a hit. And that will do 2 damage apiece. Actually, skin, roll your 1d6 to goblin agility dodge. You do not. So that is 2 damage to both of you.
Oh, it does double damage.
Oi.
Roll initiative.
Now's the time to get rid of all the character.
Pity I'm not in this one.
Initiative.
Okay, I'm not in this one. He had such a dangerous encounter planned.
I would, sorry, for me, I think this might be a good calling point for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is. It is a very good stopping point. Where's my fucking turn order?
Should be there.
There it is.
Alright, but yeah.
It is a very good stopping point for now.
What a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So, okay, everyone. Thank you all for coming. We're ending it on the potentiality of Skin and Runka's death because, I just don't like their characters. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to check everyone else out here. And know it was a bit of a sad goodbye to Bianca and Icar. But there is a possibility that I will find another player as a replacement this week sometime, or maybe we'll just continue with 4. We shall see. Is there anyone you all are wanting me to raid?
I'll let other people pick because I've been picking.
Before we raid, I would like to real quick plug. So a friend of mine has a lot of family in the Philippines who recently been hit by a big typhoon. I'm going to post a link to her GoFundMe for that, and that's a GoFundMe for her whole town, or that whole town. So if you have any, if you can give, it's very appreciated. If not, please signal boost. It's a very bad time for a very lot of people. So I wanted to just vocalize that. I know GoFundMe takes a huge cut. I know, but
yeah,
that's-
links might be censored. Oh, you might have to send it to Kiki, and I think you can post it.
Oh, did it get?
Yeah, it got censored. I'm sorry.
Lol. No problem. Let me. Yep. I know GoFundMe takes a huge cut. This is the way she wanted to handle it, probably because she's got a lot on her plate, anyways. And so this is just the easiest way to do it. And you know, but I don't know. I don't terribly have anyone to throw in for raid.
I have someone else.
Okay.
I have a person if you don't have any.
Yeah, you guys go. I picked last couple times.
Do you want to go, Nyx?
Sure.
Boom.
Real life friend of mine.
Oh, exciting! Thank you everyone for playing, and thank you Kiki for running.
Thank you for hosting, Kiki.
Yeah. And thank you all for playing. Yeah, if you all will stay for a minute, I'll have a small meeting afterwards. If that's
Orders.
okay. Going over here, finding this person. I'm all sad that it's ending.
Excuse
Bored.
me.
Okay, but again,
Wow.
sad it's ending with Ash away. Hey, Ash may have died if she came here with those two.
Might have.
Yeah.
Might have missed out.
Missed opportunity.
Yep. But again, thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. Remember to check out the YouTube channel when it gets released if there's any parts that you missed or anything. But yeah, again, thank you all. I love you. Have a garbage day.
Night, everyone.
Good night. Stay hydrated.